Donuts are a popular treat and can be found in all shapes and sizes, with a range of different fillings. Paired with a coffee or a hot beverage, it makes for a tasty snack any time of day. But it is important for those with type 2 diabetes to know what is inside this sugary, delicious bun. One donut of 52 grams contains about 225 calories, 13 grams of fat, where 6 grams are saturated fat, 5 grams is monosaturated fat, and 3 grams is polyunsaturated fat. There's about 5.2 milligrams of cholesterol, 248 milligrams of sodium, 2.8 grams of protein, and 25 grams of carbohydrates. It is important to note here that this is for a simple sugar-coated donut, not those with a filling or a special glaze, as each donut will vary depending on filling and topping. Snacks like cookies and donuts are made with refined and processed grains, which means that they have a high amount of refined carbohydrates, which can lead to a spike in blood sugar, exactly what those with type 2 diabetes should try to avoid. That's why it is vital when checking the ingredients list on any food that you not only check the sugars, but also the carbohydrate amount. Carbs can be a big problem for those with type 2 diabetes. Also, donuts can contain trans fats, which has been shown to be linked to heart disease. Since those with type 2 diabetes are already at risk for cardiovascular issues, it is best to avoid as much trans fat as possible. For all of those reasons, donuts are not recommended while recovering from type 2 diabetes, or for those with blood sugar levels that are still fluctuating. However, if your blood sugar levels have stabilized, a donut can be okay as long as it's eaten in moderation, and if it's able to fit within your total calorie allowance. Store-bought donuts will have the most sugar and carbohydrates, so why not make a low-carb donut from scratch at home? This way you can have a lot more control of what you're putting into your snack. There are numerous different donut recipes for diabetics online. One recipe calls for almond flour and coconut flour to keep the carb count low. This way you have a lot more control over what you're putting into your snack. Another recipe calls for a sugar replacement instead of real sugar. A little bit of research can help you find the perfect, tasty recipe that fits your needs. However, even making them at home won't solve the problem of trans fats, since these come about when donuts are cooked in oil. Another alternative could be to bake the donuts in the oven. There are literally dozens of recipes online that will teach you how to make a donut in the oven rather than a deep fat fryer. Or, try replacing the donut altogether with a healthy homemade muffin. If you want your muffins to have a really low carbohydrate count, try replacing ordinary flour with almond flour and ordinary milk with almond milk. You can add some fresh berries or fruit for a nice flavor. Who knows, you might even discover that this recipe becomes a new favorite.